Hey everybody, it's Mr. Fred Please here in the Show Enough Sweatshop, or what we like to call American Kempo Karate Systems of Moncks Corner and Aurora and Jacksonville, North Carolina, and all kinds of other places. Today I want to demonstrate the Ed Parker technique known as reversing Mace. So I do this one a little bit different than most people. Most people, when they are doing reversing Mace, start off with just an inward block and then a hammer. Then they take down and attack. So most Kempo Karate people will teach it like this. Either out to here or a double hit, okay? I'm not that confident in my abilities. So I don't feel 100% confident in doing this to this. This kind of, boom, shifting the hands. So if you remember a technique that is in Long 2, where it's the universal block and then the changing, this is where that hand pattern comes in. Again, I personally am not that confident in my abilities. So when that left punch comes, I'm parrying. I'm doing a real quick parry block. Then I'm trapping. Then I'm hitting. So I go back to my training as an arnis player, and I'm going back to the Filipino parry trap hit action. So when I do reversing Mace, I'm getting that quick parry, then I'm trapping here at the elbow. So I'm catching right here at the elbow, and then I'm smashing. Now I'm gonna spin my uke around here. When I go in deep, okay? One of the things that my instructor, Grandmaster Dennis Tostin of the AKKS system would talk about when we were training is to get in as deep as possible. Dennis, every once in a while, would even curve his fist and try to place it right into the solar plexus. But Dennis would talk a lot about, or Grandmaster should I say, would talk a lot about getting deep into that stance and smashing your opponent, okay? So on a technique like reversing Mace, you have that opportunity. Now again, the way I do it is different because it has a little more of the Filipino influence on what we're doing. So again, my uke's throwing that big left punch, I'm parrying. So I can trap, so I can hit. So I want that pari trap hit, and I'm gonna do it fast. I'm not gonna hurt him, but I'm gonna do that pari trap. Bah! I wanna be in there quick. Now, once I'm in deep with that pari trap hit, I'm gonna take an advantage. I'm gonna take an extra hit. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. And when I do, I'm gonna come over the top and smash the back of his head. Bah! Now I wanna hold him down. I wanna keep his head below my belt so that I control height, width, and depth. Now I'm going to do a downward cutting wheel kick. And this downward looping kick, cutting kick, however you want to call it, is essentially going to start right at the top of his sciatic nerve, right at the bottom of his bumpa, his cheek, and I'm going to kick all the way through. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut through with my kick. Again, he's throwing that left punch. I'm going parry trap hit. I take an extra little shot here. I push him down, and then what I want to do is I'm going to take my kick. I want to start from here, but I want to finish on the ground. So I want to slice through his leg. So as I do that, bah! Cut all the way through. Now that's a kind of way of throwing a kick that you'll see a lot of the Muay Thai fighters or a lot of kickboxers will throw it, okay? I want to switch up because the difference here is obviously my uke is much smaller than I am, but I want you to see how he can cut through my leg and break me down. So I'm coming in, I'm throwing that left punch, he's going to step with that parry trap, and he's going to catch that elbow. Now, once he catches the elbow and grabs it tight, I can't kind of pull out. Now he's going to thump. So he's going to make that, he's going to boom, like this, and get me deep. Now, I'm still kind of, fidgeting around, moving around. So that's where he's going to catch that extra hit, and he's going to push that head down. See, now all my weight is sitting. He's going to start with that wheel kick, because it's going to start here and cut all the way down to the ground. Boom! And he's going to smash me down. I've seen this kick thrown a lot, even in the UFC, where they're throwing that cutting kick. The best person I saw throw it was Benny the Jet Urquidez. So Benny the Jet, who's 60 some odd years old and still one of the baddest men on the planet, he would throw that kick and he just cut right through you. Bas Rutten, when he throws that kick, boom. So these are some guys who, when they throw, they cut through. Dennis the Hurricane Lane, when he throws them sizzlers, they come through your leg. Bah! Same thing in this case. When that left is coming at me, left punch please, and parry trap and hit, boom. I'm taking an extra shot and I'm hitting. So I'm gonna anchor him down, and then I'm gonna send one of those sizzlers right through his legs. Bah! And smash him. So that is what we call reversing mace. The reason why it's called reversing mace is because theoretically your mace starts one direction and then it reverses direction. I remember that it's reversing mace because it has that parry trap, that Filipino feel to it, where it's minor, minor, major strike, putty clap hit, starting in one direction and then reversing. So again, with reversing mace, putty clap hit, smash down, kick down. Cross out when you're done. Go ahead and practice.